All right, guys, that was my 2019 TRD Pro, and this is my brother's 2020 TRD Pro. Quite a bit more features on his added.
Yeah, let's start with the wheels, tires, but otherwise stock wheels, obviously. Went with what, 34-inch, 295, 70 18s. Yeah, so
Mickey Thompson Baja Boss ATs. These are E-load tires. These are some of the best on off-road tire you can get. Ride quality is amazing. Traction off-road, incredible.
Just a little heavy. And
they weigh about 70, I want to say 76 pounds a piece. But if you're looking for an E-load off-road tire that's good on-road, this is the one to get, guys.
And with it, certainly consider some upgraded brakes. Power stop, drilled, slotted rotors, painted.
Drilled, slotted power stops. Nice upgrade. Great value for the money.
Definitely worth the money.
A little dirty under here, guys. This truck does go off-road quite a bit. It's not a driveway queen. It has the coach builder shim. It gives it about a 1-inch lift in the front, and it sits on top. It's called a strut spacer, but it gives you 1 inch according to coach builder. We haven't measured the truck actually, but they're keeping all the factory suspension geometry intact with that strut spacer. If you can see it, a little dirty, a little dark under there, even though it's sunny out today.
And from there, at least in the front, one of the necessary things, off-roading, getting stuck and such, worn platinum winch, being lazy and such, wireless features are kind of the way of it, so not having to fuss with a wire when you are already fussing on enough. Yeah, got it attached by one of SDHQ's hidden winch mounts, so you know, pretty much stock valence and everything, just fair lead for your winch and ready to go with a remote sitting on the charger inside.
So you can see the synthetic line in here, guys. This is all mounted to the factory bumper, hidden winch. They do cut out this front plastic cover to make room for the fairing. Sorry, fairlead. And but it's all hidden. It works too. It's amazing. Hidden winch mount.
Yeah. From there, at least going up, a very unnecessary upgrade. LED bar behind the grill wasn't its initial location with the winch. It had to be moved, but it's not, again, something that's used with everything else on there.
And that's a Baja Designs light bar hidden in there.
Onyx 30-inch. Anybody knowing the trucks will recognize it as the one that's hidden down here. So had to obviously make room. And then trucks of this size definitely need a little more authority. So upgraded the horn, got rid of the stock, and used a compressor, not a tank, but a compressor powered truck horn. The bell in there is probably 30 inches long, gives it a little more ass. Let me demonstrate.
It's definitely a good horn for getting people's attention.
Yeah, without starting fights. Yeah.
And it's not so bad, but it was a nice upgrade to the truck. So.
Oh, yeah. And from there, being just a light nut and one of those type of folks, got the NSV LED bar. Could highly recommend it. With everything else on here and even Baja Designs LEDs, this, with how seamlessly it works, I could highly recommend it. That I don't anything by Baja. This one, special place in my heart. And up from there, just while you're looking at, with the roof rack mounted, I've got 6 Baja LP6s. The idea is, you know, off-roading, high speeds, TRD Pro truck, give yourself a little extra throw and capability. These bars down here don't do as much as you'd like. This NSV's light, very aesthetic unless you're using the full output, but it has to be off-road. It's just simply too bright.
And how many lumens was this bar?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, 30,000 plus.
I believe, yeah, this Baja Designs bar here is about 30,000 lumen output.
Something, yeah.
And what are those IPs?
Oh, offhand, I couldn't tell you, but they're the LP6s.
LP6.
They're well known.
Got 2 ambers and three white lights.
With one in the center being a spotlight, the others being more of a wide angle. It works out to just a whole lot of light.
It's somewhere approaching 100,000 lumens with everything on.
Yeah, you factor the headlights and everything.
Headlights and the bars, yeah. It's right about 100,000 lumens. Pretty bright stuff, guys.
Yeah, just completely unnecessary, but hey, only live once. From there, at least as I understand, GM style aftermarket custom matched tow mirrors. With that, they have reverse lights, everything else, sequential LEDs for turn signals. There's a lot of people out here offering, selling these, and a lot of good prices. The particular one I did, not the greatest, but you can find them. They're all pretty comparable, with features and options that range from static to folding to heated to this. But yeah,
nice. These do power fold. It was tied into the factory power, and it does have fold option even on this 2020 TRD Pro, which did not have power fold mirrors. Yeah. But you can see you got your backup, your turn signals, and this does act as a turn signal and basically like an LED driving light. And you do have a fisheye lens here at the bottom if you need it for towing.
From there, you got S-Pod with all the LEDs. You need to have some way to control it. This kind of pretties it up. You don't have a whole rat's nest of wires. Hey, you have a control panel by your battery, but from here you got controls for all your Baja, in my case, Baja LEDs. Even the Eaton rear differential is controlled by this. I didn't want to clutter more in the dash, and so I had them integrated in this as well, one of my 8 controls from the system in there. And again, we got LEDs up front, we got some Morimotos out back we didn't even get to yet, some side rock ambers that I've just turned on, we'll see in a second, and then we'll talk about the other features at another time. But great system to have to centralize your controls for everything, and very capable, good readouts, battery, everything. Just could recommend it, absolutely could. So yeah, from there, you saw me actuate the Morimotos on the side. So with these, you have 0 to 100% control on intensity, which bright sunny day, 100%, these look pretty dim.
Yeah.
At night, makes a very good.
They're really bright at night, guys.
Great camp.
You can see pretty bright Florida day.
Yeah.
So at night, they're phenomenal, these rock lights.
Yeah, nice to have it all controlled on one system. So from that,
mainly stock interior, but this is where all the magic is, and the accessories.
Yeah. Chrome delete.
Some chrome delete, which little maybe not perfect to see in the light right now, but chrome delete's pretty cool.
You're not seeing the glare.
Yeah,
that's the point of it.
Yeah, guys, this glare from this will get you. It really does get you right in the face.
Yeah.
It's got rough country step bars that came with the truck, got this truck used, but this was already added. This is going to get upgraded, I believe, to some rock sliders, real legit rock sliders too.
Yeah. Good, I would say a good quality roof rack and bed rail system. You know, it may be heavier than the competitors, but it is a good system, albeit a bit heavy. Matches into the bed rail.
You got the retracts. Bed cover, and this does integrate in,
so you're able to lock everything in the retracts while still keeping a bed rack, top, everything. About as clean as it could be at the cost of some extra weight. You know, carrying around all the camp equipment, get to at another time. Wanted to be able to lock it, but still have, you know, the toys up top and such.
So it's a locking cover, roll up like roll up shutter style. Pretty cool.
Yeah. And covered it when we looked at the electronic stuff, but you won't see it without rolling around on the ground. But this one does have a wire coming out of the differential for its Eaton diff locker.
Probably hard to get without laying on the ground, guys, but it does have the Eaton e-locker, so there is a wire coming out the side of the diff.
Yeah, as well.
And that is the Coach Builder 3+3 shackle, which gives it 1.75 inches of lift in the rear.
About most of it. So.
There you go. Again, power stops in the rear also. Slotted drilled. Great upgrade. This truck's carrying some extra weight with camp off-road overlanding equipment, water tank, water heater, hatchets, chainsaws. a lot of extra weight in this truck right now. These racks are probably 200 something pounds worth of aluminum product that comes in the box for the rear part alone. Top roof rack was probably 175 pounds. A lot of extra weight. Well, off-roading the trucks, these, like I said, these tires are about 74 pounds a piece, but big upgrade with those power stops. Good value for the money.
Power adder to come.
We got some power adders maybe coming soon, guys. Looking at some Magnuson blowers for these trucks. 2650 blowers are going to go on both trucks. I'm getting a APT valve body shift kit for this truck prior to the supercharger, but we're going to video that as we go on the upgrade with that too. Get you some videos on that shift kit. Great kit, about the only kit you can get for these. It's IPT valve body. They're out of New Jersey, I believe Hawthorne, New Jersey. I'll correct that if it's wrong. But all right guys, take care. Stay tuned for the next video.